When have you seen the real world hit a spoiled brat? Everyone knew Lila Monroe. She was the kind of girl whose birthday parties made the local paper. Her dad was a real estate mogul. Her mom ran a boutique skincare brand, and Lila made sure we never forgot it. Her backpack alone probably cost more than my entire tuition. She treated people like they were NPCs in her own personal game. Teachers adored her because her parents donated to the school every year. Everyone else? We were scenery. Lila once got a girl suspended because she looked at her funny. She routinely mocked cafeteria workers. She took photos of kids' shoes to post online and laugh about how tragic public school was. Every inch of her life was designer, curated, and condescending. Then there was Ethan. Ethan transferred mid-year, senior year, quiet, polite, kind of bookish. Wore the same two hoodies in rotation. Lila zeroed in on him within a week. Started with snide comments about his thrift store aesthetic. Then came the whispers that he lived in a shelter, that his mom was an addict. Kids laughed. Ethan didn't react. He just kept his head down, took his notes, and walked home alone. Each student had to present about their future goals. Lila went first, of course, a flashy PowerPoint with a slideshow of her dream fashion line and her dad's yacht in the background. "I'll be interning in Milan this summer," she bragged. The class clapped because it was safer to clap. Then Ethan got up. No slides, no laptop. He cleared his throat and said, "I want to be a software engineer. I've been coding since I was 12. I've built 2 apps already. One that helps people find free Wi-Fi hotspots, and one that lets kids in unstable housing situations find safe community centers by zip code. Both have over 100,000 downloads." The room went quiet. Even Lila blinked. "I got into MIT last week," he added softly. "Full ride." Then he sat down. Lila laughed. "Sure you did." The teacher raised an eyebrow. "Actually, I saw his acceptance letter. It's real." Lila scoffed, but her smile faltered. It got worse for her when the local newspaper wrote a feature on Ethan 2 days later. Homeless teen accepted to MIT, builds apps to help others. There was a photo of him outside the shelter with his little sister, smiling, humble. That morning at school, reporters were at the gates. Not for Lila, for Ethan. Teachers came to shake his hand. Students who never noticed him now high-fived him in the halls. Even Lila's inner circle slipped away to talk to him. She tried to regain control. "That's great for him," she said loudly in the cafeteria. "Charity cases always get free rides." Ethan just looked at her and smiled. "If by charity case you mean someone who worked every night after school, taught himself code on a library computer, and still scored a 1570 on the SATs, sure, call me that." Layla opened her mouth, closed it. A week later, her dad was arrested for fraud. Turns out her designer life was a house of cards. Bank accounts frozen. Family cars seized. Layla showed up in a regular hoodie and sneakers. Nobody laughed. Nobody helped either. She sat alone at lunch for the first time in 4 years. And Ethan, he brought her an apple and said, "It sucks being on the outside. Hope things get better," and walked away.